Buying a home is an expensive proposition, so tying up the finances for it is also an important part of buying property. We've got Harsh Roongta, CEO of apnapaisa.com. Joining us from the Mumbai studio to take care of all your home finance questions. And as our first caller, we've got Pawan Kumar Kalal joining us on the phone line. Pawan, hi, go ahead. What would you like Harsh to help you with? Pawan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, go ahead. What would you like us to help you with?
Yeah, I actually have a land. It's around 1700 square feet in Hubli, Karnataka. And I actually wanted to inquire about having a loan against the land because I'm constructing a house in a different city and I'm running short of some cash. So I just wanted to know whether can I acquire a loan against the land.
Harsh, loan against land possible? Should be possible.
Yeah, Pawan, before I answer that, any specific reason you're not taking a loan for the self-construction of the property that you are doing in the other city? Which city is that incidentally?
I have actually taken the loan, but I have not got the, I'm in the full amount for the loan. Like I actually have land. So I thought like whether I can go for a mortgage of the land and go for it. So I just wanted to know like whom to approach and what would be the rate of interest across the banks. So I just wanted to know that.
Okay. So essentially what you're looking to do is to take a loan to fund your portion of the contribution. Not a very great idea because I think some portion of the house should be funded from equity. Having said that, I mean basically you can get a loan against property, but typically most of the major banks would lend you against already existing residential property or commercial property. Yours, Pawan, is a plot of land, a vacant plot of land. So getting a loan against that would be difficult. Plus, of course, you would get about twice the annual income that you have or about 50-60% of the value of the plot as a loan. And mind you, if your existing home loan exists, that is going to impact the eligibility of your loan against plot as well. So you'll have two problems in getting a loan against the plot. One, if you have an existing home loan, that itself will make an eligibility for loan against plot that much lower. Two, against a bare plot, most lenders will not lend, but typically you will be able to find local lenders in Hubli, which is where your plot is. You can approach the local lenders there, and possibly it is possible that you will be able to get a loan against the plot. But as I said, your existing home loan will impact the eligibility for a loan against plot as well.
And Harsh, loan against plot would be available at what? Higher than what you get regular home loans at?
Oh, much higher, much higher. As I said, loan against any property anyway is higher than a home loan. A loan against plot will be even higher. I think the rate would range anywhere between 13% to 18%. It is a fairly wide range.
There you go, Pawan. You've got all the facts, 13 to 18%. Approach a local bank. Your chances of getting a loan for your plot or against your plot could be the highest through a local bank or a local NBFC. We've also got Sandeep Vashishta joining us on the phone line from Germany. Sandeep, go ahead. What's the finance question that you have? I know you did send us a property buying question as well, which Sameer and his team are getting ready with. Meanwhile, Harsh is in the studio. What's the finance question that you'd like us to help you with?
Yeah, Manisha. Firstly, I want to congratulate you and your team. You're doing a wonderful job there.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, and coming to my query, this is regarding the home loan. I'm 26 years and I have plans to buy an apartment in a month or two, and the budget would be around 35 lakhs. And I can make a down payment of up to 3 lakhs. So the rest 32 I have to take loan. And the question is, I'll have surplus cash of around 6 to 8 lakhs by next year of March, that is March 2013. So what I would like to know from your end is like, is it wise to opt for a loan prepayment after 1 year? And if yes, should I mention that about this prepayment at the time of loan agreement with the bank?
Okay, very clear question. Money is coming in, but next year, so should you be prepaying and should you be telling the bank that you take the loan with that you are looking to prepay? Harsh?
So Sandeep, when will the property be ready? Will this money be available before the final payment is due on the property?
No,
lost
that I'm not sure. Probably if I'm ready to buy and ready to move in property even probably in a month or two.
Okay.
Or it can be in under construction as well.
Okay, got that. So Sandeep, two things. First, for a 35 lakh budget, a minimum amount that if it's a 35 lakh budget, you take out about 5ish lakhs for stamp duty and registration. That leaves you with an agreement value of about 31 lakhs, and 20% of that you will have to put up as your down payment, which means roughly a total of about 10 lakhs is the minimum down payment you will have to put up. Agreement value of around 31 lakhs, 20% of that as your down payment, so that's roughly 6-7 lakhs. At least 6 lakhs, and plus the 4 or 5 lakhs odd of the stamp duty, registration, etc. So you would need a minimum down payment of 10 lakhs. A 3 lakh down payment is not really going to work for a property of 35 lakhs, and these are RBI regulations. The second issue you raised about prepayment, of course you can prepay. You need not have to tell them that today all housing finance companies have to allow prepayment without any charge if it's a floating rate loan, which is what is good today, and almost all the leading banks, whether you take an SBI, whether you take ICICI, whether you take HDFC, or whether you take Axis, almost all of them, these four at least, and a host of other banks allow prepayment without any charge. So I think that option of prepaying at that time, it's an option available to you. You should look at what are the alternatives, investment avenues open to you, and I think take a decision at that time whether it is advisable to do a prepayment or not to do a prepayment as and when you have the money. So you just need to think about that down payment a little bit, Sudhi.
All right, Sandeep. So very clearly you have to prepare for a larger down payment. That's the big key takeaway from what Harsh has said. And of course, the fact that NBFCs or housing finance companies rather, let me qualify it there, are not allowed to charge any prepayment penalties on any new loan sanctions. So you shouldn't have a problem in prepaying a loan after a year or so when you do come up with some cash.